Howdy, folks. Who's ready for some first edition? Hey there, Matt. Here to return on your value buys? Out of there. And 4. Alright, first edition box 2. Ready to go. So last time I did this, there was a parallel in every single pack. No, almost every single pack. And there was 8 serial number parallels. I'm assuming that's not normal. But we shall see. For science. Hey Rusty, are you on any of the jumbo breaks coming up? The 10, I posted 2 new ones, so there's 14 and 15 I just posted. And the Red Sox were scooped up in both of them, like, immediately. I think the Pirates, too. Alright, first up, a first Tanner Allen. Let me turn off autofocus. For the Marlins. We got Andy Rodriguez for the Pirates. We got a first Joe Back for the Marlins. So Marlins are hot. We got a first Maddox Bruns for the Dodgers. We got a Ivan Herrera for the Cardinals. A first Jordan McCants for the Marlins. We've got everybody but Cody Morissette for the Marlins already. We got a first Matt Milkulski for the Giants. A first Kevin Kopps for the Padres. Pedro Pineda for the A's. And a first Austin Love for the Cardinals. Yeah, Rusty, your package I have here is definitely getting pretty big, so very soon it will get shipped out. And then basically you'll just pay for a $3.99 again, and then we'll keep going. If you want to keep going, that's up to you. Just let me know if you ever say, I'm done, just ship all my stuff. Just keep me in the loop. I don't want to hold anybody's stuff for forever. Alright. Also, I have 4 more Bowman First Edition postings up. I lowered the prices on a few teams today. I'm still trying to get a grasp of the First Edition prices. Because, like, the boxes are super expensive, but some of these teams go for really cheap for some reason. Alright, we got a first Sal Frelick for the Brewers. It's a nice one for Matt. Might have been worth the whole team right there. I don't know. We got Adley Rutschman for the Orioles. We got Owen Kellington first for the Pirates. You can ship them, but we'll still continue. Okay, so then I'll print another 1 pound label if you're going to continue. I just need to know whether, like, you want me to keep printing a pound label or ship one at a time, that kind of thing. I mean, it saves you a lot. You get, paying 50 cents for every team, every break, pretty much. We got Eguy Rosario for the Padres. We got Cade Povich first for the Twins. Jaden Hill first for the Rockies. We got Michael Morales first for the Mariners. We got Adrian Del Castillo first for the D-backs. For John. Christian Hernandez for the Cubbies, and a sky blue parallel of a first John Rhodes for the Orioles for Matt. There you go, Matt. You got the first parallel. I just noticed the first box didn't have a parallel. First pack didn't have a parallel when I did it. Last time there was literally 2 packs that didn't have parallels. I see now that like a lot of people are breaking the 50 pack first edition box, and then like the 24 pack first edition box seems to have like lost tons of intrigue as far as people buying into the breaks. Which I'm okay. Seems strange to me. And I don't even know what is the 50 pack first edition box. It's the same thing, just 50 packs, I guess. There really is no rules with first edition. You could get as many of any card really as you get lucky with. Other than I guess the parallel odds, I suppose. Ooh, do we have an orange? We have a 25 orange coming up, fellas. We got Hedbert Perez first for the Marlins. Chad Patrick first for the D-backs. Yeah, so was I. I just put it up kind of as an experiment, so I posted a second one up. I honestly didn't even realize until I sold out that it literally only has 10 cards in it. It's kind of like the Inception break. So there's only going to be 20 cards in that break, but apparently there's going to be 2 1-of-1s, and then 9 autos. Well, it's going to be 18 autos. So that'll be interesting. Curious to see what that's like. We got Malcolm Nunez for the Cardinals. We got Ben Kudner first for the Royals. Riley Green for the Tigers. Noah Miller first for the Twins. Oh, nice. First Henry Davis for the Pirates, going to Jeff. A first Bryce Miller for the Mariners. A first Jackson Merrill for the Padres, going to Steve. And we have an orange, it's not a first, of Victor Mesa Jr., 12 of 25 for the Marlins. So Marlins, Joe K gets the first big hit. Marlins won an auction for like pretty cheap from what I recall. I want to say like 16 bucks or so. That was a sell for like, I guess we should put this up. Unless we have a bajillion parallels. That's a good card. Yeah, there is some kind of slab card, and I think I'm curious to see what it is. I don't know. But I do have a second one of those breaks up because the first one sold in literally 6 days. So I'm like, well, guess I'm getting 2 more boxes. Just pretty much formula I go with. If it sells, I'll keep selling it. If I have to go to auction for too many teams, then I'll realize people aren't that interested. Or my prices are too high, and if the prices are too high and I'm not making much at all, then on to the next product, I guess. It's just the reality. Because I had to spend a decent amount on the shipping labels and the top loaders, and I take a lot of time taking the pictures and blah 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 blah. Alright, let's see what we got here. Is it a blue? We got a 150 blue coming up. We got Will Bednar first for the Giants. Peter Hubeck first for the Dodgers. A first Cal Manzardo for the Rays, going to Rusty. Pete Crow Armstrong for the Cubbies. Ruben Ibarra first for the Reds, going to James. Elmer Rodriguez Cruz first for the Red Sox. Cooper Kinney first for the Rays, going to Rusty as well. Is Series 1 like the first 22 set? I think that's in like March, isn't it? We got Andrew Abbott first for the Reds. Brendan Beck first for the Yankees. And a blue of 150, first Bowman. Oh wow, look at that. 58 of 150 blue Jordan Lawler. Now we're talking. Going to John. We're talking big here. We got a big boy card. Woo! Whoa, 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 whoa. If that was the orange one, that would have been worth buku buckos. Granted, that's still probably worth a lot. I can't remember if it was a lawyer There was a Marcelo Mayer. I think it was a Marcelo Mayer that was on auction right now for a first edition of 150. That was quite high in price. So that's a pretty nice card. John buys into a lot of my breaks. He usually either gets the D-backs or the Red Sox or both. So I'm glad he can get something nice. The D-backs were like 90 bucks in this. So I'm happy for him. If only we can pull a Mayer. A Marcelo Mayer parallel would be amazing. So anyway, I was talking about Series 1, I believe, comes out in like March. I really wish Series 1. There he is again, Jordan Lawler. First for the Diamondbacks for John. We got another 150 coming up. So if every first edition draft box has this many serial numbered cards, I don't understand why they're not worth a lot more, because they usually sell fairly well. I'm very confused. But I wish Series 1 had like less cards, but like just less cards in general, because the boxes are super cheap and there's a shit ton of cards in them. And the way I do breaks, that just is not conducive in the way I do breaks, is I like to show every card and go at a decent pace. But like those Series 1, like it's like you have to break a whole bunch of jumbo boxes at once. That'd take me forever to do. They're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's all the cards, blah, and here's a special card. That's like good for those breakers, but like not for me. They're like searching. Let me find the rookies. All right, we got first Robert Gasser for the Padres. That's why I like the chrome one so much. Yeah, marathon breakers. Basically, it's the product's designed for those guys. Basically, like let me find the hits. Toss everything off to the side. Yeah, I trust they're gonna ship you the right stuff, I guess. We got Shaylin Polanco for the Pirates. We got Denzel Clark first for the A's for Kyle. Jackson Wolf first for the Padres. Victor Mesa Jr. for the Marlins. Jordan Walker for the Cardinals. Yohendrick Pinengo for the Cubbies. TJ White first for the Nats. And we got another blue of 150. This one is a Pedro Pineda, numbered 70 of 150. And that one's going to Kyle. A little bit off-centered. A little bit. I mean, apparently, I guess, what is this, normal to get 8 freaking serial number parallels in a first edition? Oh, in baseball, you're lucky to get, you're lucky to get 4 or 5, maybe? You sent it to PSA? Did you use the new regular blue wave? Nice. I assume that's if it's a blue wave, it's not first edition. But was it the regular submission, the one that they just came out with? That's like, was it 75 bucks? I think. Was it that one? So I always sent my cards to HGA before, and I submitted an order back in God knows when at this point. And then, Express, so was it like 150, I believe? So yeah, I sent this HGA, and I did the 60 business day order, which they just told me yesterday, because my order was due come back like December 1st. It still hasn't come back. And they were like, they're like 35 business days behind right now. Like, what in the world? Alright, here's a nice one. We got a first Jay Allen for the Reds going to James. We got a Yohendrick Pinengo for the Cubs. A Luis Matos for the Giants. A Chase McDermott first for the Astros. A Max Meyer for the Marlins. A JJ Bleday for the Marlins. A Maximo Acosta for the Rangers. A Pete Crow Armstrong for the Cubbies. A Brett Beatty for the Mets, and a sky blue of a first Ryan Holgate for the Cardinals, going to Steve. 2 sky blues, 2 first hitters. We've actually gotten all hitters, haven't we, in our parallels so far? That's cool. But yeah, you know, I like HGAs. I like their labels. They look cool. I like their strict grading. Their resale value sucks balls. And now their turnaround time seems to no longer be good. So that's unfortunate. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with PSA. And if their turnaround times are like a freaking year for a card, I mean, that's also really not good. You send cards in expecting to sell them, and then by the time they come back, the player's like not as valuable anymore. So it kind of sucks. I think they're far. It looked like they're farther than the 80% caught up. I looked at that throw chart, and it looks like they're done with everything but like TCG stuff. Looked like they were. We got another blue coming up of 150. We got Robert Hassel for the Padres, Miguel Geraldo for the Blue Jays, Dominique Hamill first for the Mets. Hey, Marcelo Mayer first for the Red Sox, going to John. Jaden Hill first for the Rockies, Garrett Mitchell for the Brewers, Novelle Marte for the Mariners, Grayson Rodriguez for the Orioles, Bobby Witt Jr. for the Royals, and we have a non-first Bowman. It is Riley Green, Detroit Tigers, 144 of 150 blue. And that one will go to Randall. Randall. I'll tell you what. No, but I'll keep the serial numbers up front. We've gotten a large amount of the good ones. Good first so far. Favorite thing about first edition, you always seem to get them. Who's left? Who's a good first edition? First Bowman left still to go. We got Frelick, we got Maher, we got Allen, we got Lawler. We need Benny Montgomery, and we need Brady House for sure. And Harry Ford. Are we even having a season this year? I don't know, probably not. I always talk to my dad. I guess he pays attention to it more than me. He's like, I don't think they're gonna start. We got Eric Pena for the Royals. We got a Ty Madden first for the Tigers. Reginald Preciado for the Cubbies. All that matters is that we have Wander Franco rookie cards, right? That's like all anybody's gonna care about this year. We got Bryce Miller first for Seattle. Novelle Marte for the Mariners. Riley Green for the Tigers. Asa Lacy for the Royals. Will Bednar first for the Giants. Jose Torres first for the Reds for James. And a sky blue of Kevin Alcantara for the Cubbies, going to Kyle. Are there any other big rookies that are obvious other than, at least in Series 1, other than Wander Franco? It doesn't Bowman come out in like May or so? Or April? I can't remember. I guess Bowman draft to be the bee's knees until then. We have what looks like a yellow, I think, and this would be a 75. It could be a gold. I get them confused all the time. So we got another hit coming. Julio Rodriguez and Torkelson. Did they actually play in the majors, though? Are they going to have a rookie card in Series 1? I don't know. I didn't pay close enough attention at the end of the year. We got Alexander Vargas for the Yankees. We got Reginald Preciado for the Cubbies. Got Eduardo Garcia for the Brewers, Francisco Alvarez for the Mets, Eric Silva first for the Giants, Po Yu Chen for the Pirates, Ty Madden first for the Tigers, Novelle Marte for the Mariners, Robert Poisson for the A's, and we got a first Bowman here, Kansas City Royals, Shane Panzini. This one is a yellow, 33 of 75. And that's going to Jerry. Congrats for Jerry. Man, you get so many parallels in these boxes. It's crazy. Like, they must not make that many of them if there's this many. It's kind of ridiculous. We've got 5 numbered parallels and only 3 sky blues, which are supposed to be 1 every 2 packs. It's a bit wonky. Got one here though. Marcel Urbina for the Twins. Adley Rushman for the Orioles. Hey, a first Carson Wilson for the Rays. Nice for Rusty. Rusty, I think you've got all the hitter Rays now. Luis Angel Acuna for the Rangers. Aaron Zavala first for the Rangers. Brendan Davis for the Cubbies. Adrian Del Casto first for the D-backs for John. Grayson Rodriguez for the Orioles. Garrett Mitchell for the Brewers. And a Gunnar Henderson for the Orioles going to Matt. So Matt has now gotten half of the sky blues that we have on the board. All for Baltimore. Looks like we have a gold, I'm guessing this is, of 50 coming up. We got Isaac Pacheco, Detroit Tigers for Randall. Peter Hubeck first for the Dodgers. Jason Dominguez for the Yankees. Will Bednar first for the Giants. Brendan Davis for the Cubs. Jacob Steinmetz first for the D-backs. Cooper Bowman first for the Yankees, going to Dave. Brainer Bonacci for the Red Sox. Pico Armstrong for the Cubs. And Pittsburgh's Po Yu Chen, number 23 of 50. Not the pirate you're looking for, really. That one's going to Jeff. Well, I guess there's going to be a bajillion parallels in this one also. So we got 1, 2, 3. We have 6 parallels, and I still have quite a few packs to go here. I'm confused why these teams actually sell for as little as they do on first edition. With this many serial number cards, they sell for more on Bowman Baseball, it seems like. Alright. We have Sky Blue, is it? Yep. Ruben Ibarra first for the Reds for James. Sal Frelick number 2 for the Brewers going to Matt. Chad Patrick first for the D-backs. Eric Silva first for the Giants. Robert Poisson for the A's. Ben Kudna first for the Royals. Andrew Abbott first for the Reds. Eduardo Garcia for the Brewers. Cade Povich first for the Twins, and a first Sky Blue parallel of Mika Otenbright for the Phils, going to Steve. Oh my goodness, that Po Yu Chen is like the sun there. Alright, here is the man, and we got Alex Pinellas, first for the Brewers for Matt. Jordan Adams for the Angels. Jeter Downs for the Red Sox. John Rhodes first for Baltimore, going to Matt. Chase Petty first for the Twins. Tyler Black first for the Brewers, for Matt. Russell Smith first for the Brewers, more Brewers. Matthew Nelson first for the Reds, going to James. Colton Cowser first for the Orioles, going to Matt. And Mason Black first for the Giants, going to Steven. Is this upside down? No, there. We got a Cowser. Nice pack for Matt, that's for sure. How's Allery and the baby doing with their COVID, Matt? Did you stay clear the whole time? Managed to avoid it? Alright, looks like we got us a gold. I'm thinking it looks gold to me, of 50 coming up. Jackson Wolf first for the Padres. Marcelo Urbina for the Twins. Emmanuel Rodriguez for the Twins. Gavin Williams first for the Indians. JJ Bleday for the Marlins. A third self-relic first for Matt. We got Jordy Barley for the Nats. TJ White first for the Nats, going to John. A Tyler McDonough first for the Red Sox, going to John. And our gold, I believe, is a first. Dustin Sands, 42 of 50 for the Nats, going to John. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Our record is 8. I'd say we have a good chance of beating that. We only have 5 sky blue parallels to counter that. If I were you guys interested in breaks, I think getting into this product is probably a good idea, because you get a lot of value. Well, I'm glad you avoided it. Because it doesn't sound fun. Alright, we have Francisco Alvarez, Mets. Tyler Soderstrom, A's. Po Yu Chen, Pirates. Shane Panzini, first for the Royals. Miguel Geraldo, Blue Jays. Spencer Torkelson, Tigers. Frank Mazzucato, first, Royals. Andrew Painter, first, Phillies. Bobby Witt Jr., Royals. And a sky blue of Brian Buevas for the A's, going to Kyle. We got a couple parallel A's so far. One of the weaker teams, them and Houston and the White Sox are definitely the weakest teams. Sky Blue coming up. Isaac Pacheco first for the Tigers, going to Randall. Tyler Soderstrom for the A's. Kyle Manzardo first for the Rays, going to Rusty. Ben Curna first for the Royals. Alexander Vargas for the Yankees. Luis Angel Acuna for the Rangers. Jackson Wolf first for the Padres. Eric Pena for the Royals. Andrew Painter first for the Phils. And a Sky Blue first of Jordan McCant, Miami Marlins, going to Joe. I am absolutely going to run out of these spots. Probably center that slightly better, I suppose. Cool things. Cool shiny things. Alright, we have another first Jay Allen for the Reds, going to James. Robert Poisson for the A's. First Jose Torres for the Reds for James. Jefferson Cuero for the Brewers. First Noah Miller for the Twins, going to Jonathan. Emmanuel Rodriguez for the Twins. Max Meyer for the Marlins. Novelle Marte for Seattle. Frank Mazzucato for the Royals. And a first Sky Blue, Matthew Nelson for the Cincinnati Reds. I believe he was a first rounder. 35th overall. Going to James. So James got 3 first Reds in that pack. Since I am completely out of room, I'm going to take these, put them back into the first pile. We got Riley Green, Detroit Tigers. Bobby Witt Jr., Royals. Nick York, Red Sox. Sam Bachman first, Angels. Luis Angel Acuna, Rangers. Austin Martin, Twins. Reed Trimble first for Baltimore, going to Matt. Malcolm Nunez for the Cardinals. Cooper Bowman first for the Yankees, going to Dave. And a Sky Blue of first Bowman. Maddox Bruns for the Dodgers, also first round pick. Probably the best Dodger you're going to find. Going to Jonathan. Oops. Alright, we have Misael Urbina for the Twins, Shane Panzini first for the Royals, Max Malcosta for the Rangers, Heston Jerstad for Baltimore. First Carson Williams number 2 for Tampa, going to Rusty, Grayson Rodriguez, Baltimore. Spencer Swellenbach first for the Braves, for David, Gavin Williams first for Cleveland, Jacob Steinmetz first, D-backs, and a Sky Blue first of Owen Kellington, Pittsburgh. Man, we've had 2 2 Pittsburgh parallels. Swinging and missing on Lonnie White and the other one, Henry Davis. Outside of Jordan Lawler, our first serial numbers are pretty not great. We have a first Andrew Painter for the Phils. First time Madden for the Tigers, Edbert Perez for the Brewers, Spencer Torkelson for the Tigers, Errol Vera for the Angels, first Tyler McDonough for the Boston Red Sox, going to John, Jeremy De La Rosa for the Nats, Tyler Madison first for the Tigers, Bryce Miller first for the Mariners, and a first Bowman Sky Blue parallel of Tyler Madison, Detroit, going to Randall. Goodness, so many parallels. Alright guys, you know the rule, parallels rule. And when I ship first edition, I always top load all parallels. Tyler Soderstrom, Oakland A's. Eric Silva first for the Giants. Francisco Alvarez for the Mets. Aaron Zavala first for Texas, going to John. Chad Patrick first for the D-backs. Isaac Pacheco first for the Tigers for Randall. Po Yu Chen for the Pirates. Finally, a first Benny Montgomery for the Rockies, going to Dan. Reginald Preciado for the Cubs, and a Sky Blue Christian Hernandez, Chicago Cubs, going to Kyle. Next to the Calvin Alcantara, Sky Blue for the Cubs as well. February 16th, that's not that far away, is it? But first, Cameron Cawley for the Rangers, Luis Matos for the Giants, Brendan Davis for the Cubs, Jason Dominguez for the Yankees, Eric Pena for the Royals, Garrett Mitchell for the Brewers, Loiver Paguro for the Pirates, first Chase McDermott for the Astros, Ronnie Mauricio for the Mets, and a first Sky Blue of Christian Encarnacion Strand for the Twins, going to Jonathan. There we go. Kind of a little strange that there's like so many foreign free agent first in a set called Bowman Draft, yet drafted players are left out of it. Makes you wonder about that. Alright, 2 Pacos left. I have 1 stand left. I don't know how I'm gonna make it work. We got a blue of 150. We got Marcel for Boston going to John. Luis Rodriguez for the Dodgers. Ryan Webb first for Cleveland. Jackson Merrill first for the Padres. Number 2 for Steve. Eduardo Garcia for the Brewers. Dominic Hamill first for the Mets. Asa Lacy for the Royals. Ed Kudner first for the Royals. Henry Davis, number 2 or 3, I can't remember, for the Pirates, going to Jeff. And a sky blue first of Cody Morissette. Nice one. 90 of 150. Cody Morissette. Shortstop, drafted in round 2. You can share space with these two, I suppose. Morissette's probably my second favorite of the parallels. Man, I think I didn't get a Brady House last time in the first Ed box, and I didn't get one again. Where is Brady House hiding? In his house? Alright. Last Pecco. Looks like... Is it a blue? We got another blue. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 9 parallels in this one that are serial numbered. We got Milcar Perez for Seattle. We got Alexander Ramirez for the Angels. Carter Jensen first for the Royals. First one to him for Jerry. JJ Bleday for the Marlins. Alexander Vargas for the Yankees. Miguel Geraldo for the Blue Jays. Jordy Barley for the Nats. Brett Beatty for the Mets. Brainer Bonacci for the Red Sox. And a non-first, Yohendrick Panengo, 88 of 150 for the Cubs for our 9th. Count 'em, 9 serial numbered cards. Craziness. I mean, I guess the boxes are all like this because that's 2 in a row now, unless I just happen to get lucky with 2. I don't know. But I find that to be crazy. Here's what we got. I'll just flip through our big boys here. Show everybody. Alright. We got Riley Green of 150 for the Tigers. We got Jordan Lawler of 150 for the D-backs. We got Mesa Jr. of 25 for the Marlins. Shane Panzini of 75 for the Royals. Pedro Pineda of 150 for Oakland. Cody Morissette of 150 for the Marlins. Po Yu Chen of 50 for the Pirates. Yohendrick Panengo of 150 for the Cubs. And Dustin Sands of 50 for the Nats. Alright, folks, I'm going to get sort everything out. Send you guys pictures of your results. Have everything sent to the post office by tomorrow. And you'll get your cards lickety-split. Thanks for joining me. I have 4 other first edition posts of these if you like getting 9 serial number first edition cards, which I think is a pretty darn crazy deal. Check them out. Alright, hope to see you guys again. Peace.